This is the final Smackdown before we reach Bash at the Beach, and what a show we have for you today. Hello everybody, I am Obi-Wan, yes, that Obi-Wan. We are kicking things off as we are live in Alamogordo, New Mexico. Again, one of my favorite places, just outside of Las Cruces, where I went to school at New Mexico State. But let's kick things off with Kofi Kingston, as he tries to get back into the title picture. Or should I say, a title picture.
Making his way to the ring, from Ghana, West Africa, weighing in at 212 pounds, Kofi Kingston.
And losing to Eddie Guerrero in the first week, can Kofi Kingston step up and get a major win to get back into at least the Intercontinental Championship picture? Again, Monday Night Raw is the current roster, SmackDown is the Legends roster, and NXT the development. And Kofi Kingston is going to have a very long night going up against the former Undisputed Champion.
And his opponent, from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And what a way to kick off the final SmackDown before Bash at the Beach. Two former WWE champions going at it. And again, look at this crowd. Look at this ovation for the Texas Rattlesnake. And to be honest, two fan favorites going at it. You have the Texas Rattlesnake and you have Kofi Kingston. They are both worthy of being in the World Heavyweight Championship picture. Also again tonight, Chris Jericho is in action as he will get ready to face Shawn Michaels for the World Heavyweight Championship. And so here we go on this matchup, a one-on-one, and this should be good. Referee calls for the bell, and here we go. And the crowd really behind Kofi Kingston as Austin connects with a suplex, and he has the early advantage in this matchup. Good reversal by Kofi, and what a drop kick taking down the former Undisputed Champion. Kofi now. And connect him with the gut buster. Again, also tonight as Kofi going to the armbar. The Street Profits are in action, setting up for their World Tag Team matchup. Come on, referee. Referee. Damn, referees. Nice fireman's carry reversal by Austin. It's Austin now setting up. Trying to go for a neck breaker and a good reverse by Kingston. Uppercut connects. Again, softening that head up for Trouble in Paradise. By the way, is your head on? Is your head holding? And Kingston now turns into a good neck breaker. And again, the advantage go back to Kofi Kingston. It's Kofi now going to the snapmare. The other headlock. And again, just it's slowing the pace down, but at the same time, is that what you really want? Seeing as that Kofi Kingston is more of a high flyer. And again, dealing with Austin with that neck injury. And here comes the former World Heavyweight Champion, just like that, Austin with the STO. And Austin picks Kofi back up. And again, knees to the gut. And a knee to the face. Device doing knees to the face. Kitchen sink connects. Kick to the back. And now the momentum turn for I say that now, and there's a reversal by Kingston. And then that's reversal by Austin. And into the Luthez press. We haven't got to all the other moves. As Austin goes into the cover. 2 and the kick out. Yeah, it was only 2, Austin. It's Austin now. And a knee to the face. And setting up for that stunner. Will that be all over? As Austin connects with the Stone Cold Stunner. And referee going into the cover. And it is all over. 2. And a kick out. Okay, so we have stunner number 1 down. 3 more to go, I suppose. And Austin now trying to go for something. Good jaw breaker by Kingston. And Kofi Kingston rolls Austin into the ropes. And Trouble in Paradise out of nowhere. And Kofi setting up again. Going for another Trouble in Paradise. And it connects. 1 in the air, 1 on the ground. Kingston into the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. I'm sorry, man, but that should be game over with that. And again, Kingston is all fired up, and here we go. Drop kick. What a clothesline. Now it's time setting up, going for that boom drop. And the boom drop connects. And Kingston now trying to set up for another Trouble in Paradise. Good uppercut by Austin. That's Austin now into the backbreaker. The rib breaker. Breaking something. And here it comes. No, I say that now. Nice shoulder tackle by Kingston. Trying to go with the stomp. And here comes Stone Cold. It's Austin now connects with the clothesline. And it's only a matter of time to set up Lou again. Lou Thesz press connects. And Austin going into the cover. And will this be all over? 2. And it is all over. As Stone Cold Steve Austin picks up the victory. And yes, Steve Austin gets the victory. But at the same time, I mean, Kofi Kingston really showed his A game tonight. And especially 2 back-to-back Trouble in Paradises. And as we go to this, after the first stunner, I thought it was going, well, technically it is 1 stunner and 2 like that, but that's besides the point. The man had a Trouble in Paradise out of nowhere, and then connects with another one, and it was only a 2 count. Something ain't right. And again, Kingston going to the cover. And again, it was only a 2 count. And then Kofi connecting with the boom drop. We haven't seen that in a long time.
Here is your winner, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
But we will be right back with more of SmackDown. Coming up next, we have Brittany Blake of the Hollywood Blondes going up against Voodoo again. And hopefully, Brittany does get injured before her and Shawn Michaels face the Undead for the women's tag team titles. Again, huge victory for Austin. Wait a minute, something's happening in the parking. That's Kevin Nash and a scoop slam, and that's the Undertaker. And what's the beef between Kevin Nash and the Dead Man? Oh no, don't do this. You know, can we get some security? Kevin Nash connects with the jackknife. Come on, we need some help.
Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Perfect 10, Rachel Michaels. And representing the Hollywood Blondes from Arlington, Texas, the Bombshell, Brittany Blake.
What do you mean security's not in our budget? What are you talking about? This place is becoming an unsafe working environment. Anyway, Brittany Blake set for action going up against Voodoo. And by the way, who do you Voodoo? Again, just great line. Fantastic. Again, back from minor injury with that spike power driver to the head. You know something? I take that back. We don't need security. Because a combination between Voodoo and the Wild Thing and the Nightmare, yeah. If anything, just help with our medical costs, but I'm guessing that you probably are shit.
And her opponent, accompanied by Wild Thing, and representing the Undead from New Orleans, Louisiana, one half of the Villain.
Can't even say women. Nonetheless, the Undead is up to face the Hollywood Blondes at Bash at the Beach and what's going on, and Brittany Blake and a right hand punch, and that's what I'm talking about, taking it to the Undead. Hard Irish whip. And again, this is a one-on-one matchup between Voodoo and Blake. And here comes Voodoo as the referee. Referee, I think you should stay out of this, at least for a little bit. Maybe. And Blake with a Irish whip into the inside of the ring. And the referee calls for the bell, and here we go. And again, Voodoo just too strong for BB. As Voodoo connects with the power bomb. Connects again. And what would be a trifecta of power bombs. Again, this is going to get nasty real fast. A hard whip into the turnbuckle. And again, at this moment, who really can stop the Undead? As Voodoo now setting up. Caught up on the ropes, and down goes Blake. And again, referee, I think you need to use your discretion. And Voodoo setting up again. And connecting with that faraway slam. And Blake going with elbows to the face. And I guess that kind of blinded Voodoo a little bit. A hard whip into the turnbuckle and into the Hurricane Rana. Stomp to the gut, or kick to the gut. Trying to go for a body splash. Good reversal by Voodoo. And again, that's reversal by Blake. And again, that's good strategy. Trying to go for a right hand shot. Into the rib breaker. I'm just calling that from now on. And Voodoo in complete control of the match. And she's setting up again and going for those triple power bombs. And it connects. And Voodoo looking at Rachel Michaels. Why Iota? As she focuses back. And no, not again. And going for that spike power driver. And it should be all over. And again, referee into the cover and distraction by Rachel Michaels. Why Iota? There's a lot of why Iotas in that one. As Voodoo now going to the outside of the ring, trying to, I guess, scare Rachel Michaels. I don't know. I mean, Rachel Michaels winning a fatal 4-way last night on Raw gave the Hollywood Blondes an opportunity to face the Undead. And it looks like Brittany Blake is out to pasture, I guess. And again, Blake back on the inside of the ring. Try to come with a forearm smash. And here comes Voodoo. And what a pump handle throw across the ring. And referee goes into the cover. 1. And only 1 count. Wait a minute. Where's Rachel? Did Rachel Michaels abandon her tag team partner? What is going on? As Voodoo now trying to go in position. And a throw across the ropes. Oh, this is some freaky, you know what? Where is Rachel Michaels? Where is she? And again connecting the trifecta of power bombs. And again, this will cause damage to the head and the back of Brittany Blake. And good reversal by Blake as Blake now going for a big boot and it didn't pan out. Again, she's still disoriented from the triple power bombs. And again, multiple punches to the gut, taking down one half of the women's tag team champions. And again, distraction, the Wild Thing. And again, here comes Voodoo again. And again, connected to the ribs. Into the gut buster. And where is Rachel Michaels? And Voodoo connects with the spine buster, and the referee calls for the bell. And again, yeah, I agree with you, ref, that is enough. As we go back to the replay. And again, something happened. I don't think that Blake or Rachel Michaels is ready to face the Undead for the titles at the Bash. And again, distraction by Rachel Michaels, I give her credit. And then something happened where she's never seen from again. But after she is gone, it was all Voodoo. And again, nice pump handle toss going into the cover. And again, it was only a long 1 count. And again, the multiple punches to the gut by Brittany Blake. But that spine buster really, that really should be a finisher.
Here is your winner, the Villain.
And there's Rachel Michaels on the outside. I'm trying to figure out where did she go? Oh, come on. Referee, I think you could kind of interfere now. And don't do this. You had enough. Oh! We had our medical staff and trainers checked on the condition of Brittany Blake, and again, things just really aren't looking good for the Hollywood Blonde. And again, how would they survive against the Undead this weekend? As we look forward to this match as of right now, as we get back to the action, the Street Profits winning it from me and Sin Jekyll at WrestleMania.
On the way to the ring, that's combined weight, 492 pounds, the World Tag Team Champions, Angelo Dawkins, and Montez Ford, the Street Profits.
But will they remain the World Tag Team Champions? As this weekend, the Street Profits going up against Adam Cole and Pete Dunne on the Undisputed Era. And what a match it should be. Will Pete Dunne and Adam Cole become the World Tag Team Champions? And if anything, it's more of a proof with the Street Profits. Again, I think me and Sin Jekyll were good tag team champions. You can't even say great. If it wasn't for that slip up on my behalf, we would still remain World Tag Team Champions. As now, Montez Ford skipping to Luke. And you know something, when comparing me and Sin Jekyll as tag champions to the Street Profits, I mean, us defeating the Generation X, y'all lost to a dead guy and a pyromaniac. I mean, that's fantastic. Way to go. Oh, don't tell me. It can't be.
And their opponent, at a combined weight of 516 pounds, Bret, the Hitman Hart, and Jim, the Anvil Neidhart, the Hart Foundation.
The return of the Hart Foundation, and man, they look ready to see what the Street Profits are made of. And the level of talent in the tag team division is tremendous. The Hart Foundation, Edge and Christian, the NWO, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, the Brothers of Destruction. And I don't know what's with the attack between Nash and The Undertaker, but I don't understand their beef. Nonetheless, here we go. This is Tornado Tag Rules as the referee calls for the bell. And here we go. Montez Ford taking out the referee, and that is what I'm talking about. Nonetheless, Montez Ford, where the Hitman and Jim the Anvil Neidhart with Angelo Dawkins. Coming up next, again, your main event, Chris Jericho. And the main event yet again. Let's see who he will face before facing Shawn Michaels for the World Heavyweight Championship. And trying to go for a spear and it kinda connect? Maybe? That's Angelo now underneath the ring for a weapon. Meanwhile, Bret Hart, Bulldog to Montez Ford. Angelo with a sledgehammer. And what a shot taking down the Anvil. But he's not selling for you. And a reversal by Jim. The Anvil. Just own the Anvil. We got too many gems, alright, so. And here comes that 2-on-1 situation. Bret Hart just not giving a damn. And into a DDT. And all that's left is Montez Ford and Bret the Hitman Hart. And again, shame on you, JoJo. Can't even Hitman the Hart Foundation. That's a shame. Dawkins now. And the Anvil back into the inside of the ring. And Montez pulling out a table. And here comes the Anvil, and what a move by Neidhart. Meanwhile, on the inside of the ring, Angelo Dawkins trying to go in the shoulder tackle, taking out the Hitman. And both competitors are on the outside of the ring. Angelo Dawkins, well, never mind, as the Anvil throws Montez Ford back into the inside. Elbow to the face. Do knees to the face, elbows, head, and a hip toss. As Ford now back to the outside of the ring, going underneath the ring for a weapon. And here comes the Anvil. Meanwhile, on the other side, Bret Hart in complete control in that fireman's carry. And hit first into the apron. Meanwhile, on the other side, multiple shots by the Anvil. And again, good reversal by Ford. Good reversal by Neidhart. And again, a toss across the ring. As Bret now picks Angelo back up, has forearm to the face. And a drop kick taking down one half of the World Tag Champs. Again, Angelo down on the mat. Montez head first into the barricade. Again, this is no disqualifications. You can win by pin, submission, or knockout. As the Hitman setting up and going for the sharpshooter, and the sharpshooter connects. And will Angelo Dawkins tap out? Meanwhile, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins tap out, but the referee doesn't ring the. See, that's why I need to super kick the referees. See, this is why. This is the reason why. It's already bad enough that the referees are screwing Sin Jekyll. And what a move by Montez Ford. And spine buster by Angelo Dawkins. As Angelo now setting up and into the spine buster, and the referee calls for the bell. And that is all over as the Street Profits win over the Hart Foundation. As we take a look back to the replay, and again, Angelo Dawkins really doing them hands to the Hitman. To the Hitman! But that power driver is no fun at all. Trust me, I know. And again, just chaos inside, outside, around the side, overside, overdrive, spine buster.
Here are your winners, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, the Street Profits.
And a big victory for the Street Profits. Will they win at the Bash? Yes, we will be right back with your main event. And we are back with your main event as Chris Jericho. Will he be the World Heavyweight Champion?
Making his way to the ring from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, Chris Jericho.
Again, will he be the World Heavyweight Champion after Bash at the Beach? 86. Shawn Michaels, the World Heavyweight Champion, taking on Chris Jericho. And this man has been on a roll. Defeated Shawn Michaels, returning to SmackDown, beating Batista. This man has the momentum on his side. And again, very surprised that Jericho wasn't in that 8-way to determine a new World Heavyweight Champion. As things are just forming in the Legends roster on SmackDown. A great tag team division. A Legends division for the Intercontinental Championship. And a phrase that will be legendary forever.
And his opponent, from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 275 pounds, The Rock.
And again, without him, there wouldn't be no SmackDown. As again, this is your main event of the evening. Will The Rock be next in line to face the World Heavyweight Champion? Whether that be Chris Jericho or the Heartbreak Kid. I mean, I would love to see Shawn Michaels versus The Rock. Because again, that never happened. You know something? I'm picking up a pay-per-view concept. But getting back to this match, and you know, he was in that 8-way to determine the World Heavyweight Champion. Again, he was getting power driven by Steve Austin. You know what? I mean, I'm just rivalries left and right. Who knows? And what a match this will be. Again, me mugging it on. Where's that Triple H? You know what? Let's move on with your main event. As we're getting ready to call for the bell, and speaking of World Heavyweight Champions, here comes the World Heavyweight Champion. Do a little bit of scouting before the bash. And we see Shawn Michaels in DX uniform tonight. And again, how much of a factor will Shawn Michaels be at ringside? And again, he's looking at him. He's looking at him. What are you looking at? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening as the referee calls for the bell. And here we go. And again, into the tie-up. And again, what an amazing rivalry those two had in the past, going back and forth. And the referee got in the way and break up that formation. And again, here it comes Y2J into the hip lock. And into the hip toss. And an X smash to the ground. Oh, don't tell me you'll get X and smash, so. Anyway, Chris Jericho in the early formation. Elbow to the sternum. Again, trying to go with knees to the other knees. Getting forearm to the face again. Going with knife edge chops in, one right back. As The Rock now throws Jericho into the turnbuckle and a clothesline, taking down the #1 contender. And Rock now setting up and into a hip drop. Yeah, that's what I call it from now on, just the hip toss or the hip drop. You know, just coming up with names as we go. Wait until you see the butt bomb. Good knife edge chop by Jericho. As again, throws Rock into the corner, trying to go for a drop kick. Good counter by the Great One. And Jericho into the powerbomb and into the pin. And a quick kick out. And Jericho setting it up right now in an inverted suplex. And now Jericho was attacking air. I think Air 1, nice clothesline by The Rock. Getting a kick to the back. And right now to right. Throws Jericho into the ropes. And connects with a spinning elbow. And taken down. Jericho picking him back up. And going with knife edge chops. And what a spinning heel kick taken down. This should be a great match, ladies and gentlemen. Again, the history between those two, and Jericho with a choke. And referee, you're not doing a damn thing. You know what? Play action. What the? Some technical difficulties in this mud as Jericho setting up for the walls of Jericho. And will Jericho get the walls in? And he does. And will The Rock tap out? As The Rock now looking for the ropes. Again, good strategy. And look at the strength of The Rock kicking out of the walls, or getting out of the walls of Jericho rather. And down goes The Rock yet again, and wait a minute. Again, Shawn Michaels again. He hasn't done a thing, damn it. And here comes The Rock. And The Rock taking down the #1 contender. And again, will the momentum tie? As right now picks Jericho back up, and I guess Shawn Michaels is done for the day. Again, good reversal. Jericho just getting out of that situation. And into the spine buster. Oh, you're not going to do it, Rock? Really? Some people's champion, you are. And again, setting up, going for the Rock bottom. And Rock connects with the Rock bottom. And will this be all over? And referee goes into the cover. 2. And a kick out. And the match continues again. The guts of Jericho kicking out of the Rock bottom. And here comes the Great One. And again picks Jericho back up. And connects with the clothesline. Second clothesline. Jericho going underneath. And a running clothesline taking down the #1 contender. A good reversal by Jericho. Playing possum a little bit. It's Jericho now trying to do something good. Fireman's carried by the Great One. And right now in position again. Connects with the spine buster. And again, trying to go for the people's elbow. Good uppercut by Jericho. And Jericho exits the ring, and again, Jericho trying to figure out what to do now. Trying to get back into the ring. How about that, Jericho? Nice side to back suplex. And the referee initiating the 10 count. And what a shot taking down Jericho. And again, maybe the tide is turning again. That's right now. What a right hand punch. Head first into the apron. And referee trying to get both competitors back into the inside. Jericho first in. The Rock back in. Kind of a hard time wordsing. Maybe I need to learn to be a wordsmith. And into the hip drop yet again. As The Rock picks Jericho back up. Another right hand shot. And a kick to the gut. Good reversal by Jericho. And Jericho in a float over neck breaker. And Jericho now getting in position. And connects with the lion salt. And will that be all over? 1, 2, and a kick out. And again, what a match between those two outside of that Shawn Michaels interference, which really isn't interference, but nonetheless, great matchup. And what a main event. And a reversal by The Rock. That's The Rock now back in that fireman carry position. And I think The Rock's back just gave out. Again, setting up for the walls of Jericho. Good clothesline. And Jericho, pin. No pin. Oh, that's messed up. And Jericho now setting up big. Going with the Lion Tamer. Will this be all over? As The Rock now, no way to get out. And The Rock taps out. And what a win for Chris Jericho. And again, the momentum is on Chris Jericho's side. Heading into Bash at the beach.
Here is your winner, Chris Jericho.
He beats Shawn Michaels, he beats Batista, and now he just beat The Rock. Will Chris Jericho be the World Heavyweight Champion? I am Obi-Wan, thank you for watching SmackDown. We will see you for NXT.